and a toast to honor the marriage of Lauren and Kevin. I would first like to start with Kevin's grandparents on his mom's side. Harold and Beatrice Boudry lived in the city of Marquette, located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Harold was a well-respected businessman within his community, and he was renowned for his big smile on his face, which all three of his daughters inherited. You can still see that smile today. Harold passed away at an early age, which left Kevin's grandmother, Beatrice, to raise three daughters on her own. Not an easy task, while she worked full-time at the Catholic Church. Beatrice was very proud of her daughters and was one of the kindest and most independent person I've ever met. She was always there to take care of Kevin as well as Karen, Kevin's sister. When Mom and Dad were given a night off, or should I clarify that? When Mom was given a night off, because sometimes Dad had some comp nights coming. Her support was phenomenal, and the love for her family was second to none. Beatrice passed away when Kevin was young, and he took it very hard, along with the entire family. I know Kevin will always keep his grandmother Bee in his heart. Okay, the other set of grandparents, John and Lorraine Demowski, was quite a pair who raised a daughter named Marcy and a son named John in the Detroit area. Grandpa John was a butcher, and later in his second career, a cook aboard a ship that traveled the Great Lakes and the deep seas. In fact, Grandpa John's last tour of duty on the ship was to the Gulf War back in the early 90s, delivering tanks and equipment to our U.S. military men and women. Grandpa John, however, forgot to tell Grandma Lorraine that he was going to the Middle East. So, for some reason, he didn't think it was necessary. What a character. He passed away at the age of 77, and once again, Kevin dealt with the loss by staying strong for his dad. Now we come to Grandma Lorraine. Grandma Lorraine worked in a tannery in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and cleaned homes on the north side of the city. When she married John, she became a stay-at-home mom. Lorraine kept the family together during the good times and the bad. She raised Marcy and me during the 60s and the 70s. And let me tell you, it was very different back then than it is today. Raising Marcy was easy compared to raising me, but we won't go there. Let's just leave it at that. Lorraine loved her grandkids all the same. I remember Grandma Lorraine telling Kevin that she loved him, and then when she would end her statement by saying, "But then again, I love all my other grandchildren." Lorraine is still alive today and kicking. She'll be 91 next year, and she enjoys occasionally a 7-7 for her arthritis. I know that Grandpa Harold and Grandpa John and Grandma Bee is looking down from heaven, enjoying this monumental weekend, and Grandma Lorraine will enjoy the pictures upon our return. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to go through the whole family. I'll stop at the parents, I promise you. Now, I'd like to switch to the parents of Kevin.
4 minutes.
First, I have to start with Kevin's mom, Chris Egan. Chris, rearing of Kevin, made him the gentleman and the good-natured person he is today. Chris is the best mother any son could ever ask for. She made sure the homework was done. Chris used to be a teacher, by the way. Discipline when it was needed. She tried disciplining me, but that didn't work. So that didn't work. And of course, an abundance of unconditional love. I know I helped out and played a part in Kevin's upbringing, but you were the one that made it happen. Now, let's go to Kevin's stepmom, Connie. There she is. She's in class. 9.5 years ago, Kevin lovely accepted Connie as his stepmom. 40 years ago, Connie, a young Korean girl, came to the United States on her own to pursue a higher educational goals with nothing but a strong will to succeed, and now she's a successful vice president working for a large insurance company in San Antonio, which we happened to move to last year. And thank you, because I'm never going to leave the South. Outside of work, she is a typical mom and grandmother who absolutely loves her two daughters, Misty and Michelle, as well as her stepson, Kevin, as well as Karen, her stepdaughter, Karen, 3 sons-in-laws, Mark, Greg, and Jean, and 4 of our grandchildren, Lana, Ethan, Sydney, and Maya. As you can see, Connie has a great blended family, and she loves them all the same. Connie continually shares with me how fortunate and blessed we are to have such a loving blended family. We are known as the most functional, dysfunctional family. 9 years ago, a gentleman named Barry Egan joined the family as Kevin's stepfather. Barry is a well-known author and a professional speaker. Over the years, I have noticed, and I've been watching you, Barry, how generous and kind you are to my children. Barry is a very generous man, and I just can't say enough, and thank you, Barry, for all your help and your support. And I also would like to recognize Maddie and Bridgie, who are here, and also Jimmy, who is Bridgie's fiance. Well, guys, I'm not going to get into Kevin's history because I've gone past my 3 minutes, but I will share. If anybody would like for me to share any episodes about Kevin, I'm more than willing in the next few days. And but I also want to mention Steve and Joanne. I've had the opportunity to meet the both of you early, and you've raised such a dynamic and genuine daughter. And I am so humble to be able to be called her father-in-law. So thank you very much. With that, everybody raise a glass, please. To Kevin and Lauren, may God bless you and have longevity and health and happiness.
Anything out of this?
Did I make it?